in a world where I'm gonna take you back, way back in the time. Shout out Nicki Minaj, I'll say that because, you know, I was thinking of this rhythm and then, you know, next you know she drops a track with this rhythm on. So shout out to, you know, everybody. Let's bring up all the middle schoolers back in the day. Let's just let me just drop this rhythm.
Selector, play the tune them.
This is the band. DJ. Right. What was the other song?
Right.
Okay, let's go. Okay. When you hear this, what is the first track that comes in your mind? Oh, I forgot about that play part of the song. Okay, hold on. For me, it's Way Wonder.
Now you see that. So for those listening and watching, I said I forgot about Wayne Wonder. Like I said Elephant Man first. Elephant Message, right? But then when I saw Wayne Wonder, I was like, oh wait a minute.
Yeah, but
that's the big.
It starts soft and then just.
Right. And then Lumity would be third. Yeah. So Elephant, Wayne, and then Lumity.
And then who else? Nah, for me it was this. Obviously, you get those.
Why didn't I think of that either?
I know this is not the song, but I hear Gangsta Boy in my mind. Gangsta Boy.
Oh, because it's the same like BPM I'm feeling. And Elephant Man was it? I see in the water, I see in the sea. She's a man, but that don't me. You might do the still.
Oh, they must have looped it. That was like a short.
The whole lip and then what's the other one? Wow. What was the other one? Safara. Safara. Oh, you sorry, sad to see. You can't stop me not today.
Yo.
Bengalang, yo.
Leave a comment in the below. The best, your top 5.
Diwali rhythm.
The Diwali rhythm. Leave a comment below.
Diwali rhythm.
The best songs created in that era.
Yo, Sean Paul, like it just entered my mind. I was like, wait, he did do that.
Yeah,
They Get Busy.
They Get Busy, yeah.
That's crazy.
That was that.
It's like you know it, but like
you're not paying attention.
Yeah, you're not paying attention to
they don't do that anymore, man.
Unfortunately.
I remember back in the day, you'll have one CD, same rhythm, and multiple people on that one rhythm. You think I heard Give Me the Light wasn't the first song I heard from Give Me the Light, whatever that rhythm was.
Just give me the light.
That wasn't the first one. It was Sizzler.
Step
up in the front line.
Big fuck that you got.
And then me press trigger, me not press people button. No matter chat confuse me with something. No matter 22, you know me. Yo.
So the buzz rhythm came out 2001.
Was that it? Yeah, that was Buzz Rhythm? Give me the light?
Give me that Buzz Rhythm.
And then, I love to see hot girls. I love to see
hot girls. Capleton. I love to see hot girls.
Yo, there's a bunch of, and then, what was it? You better think it over before you this. And then Elephant Man's, what was Elephant Man's one?
These songs.
Haters wanna war, yes, war with me. Oh, geez.
Now, I don't know if some of y'all will agree with this, but when I don't know if Elephant led the charge, but when he started saying, the N-word, I was kind of like, this is a weird direction dancehall's taking. It was a weird direction for a while.
At one point,
like the dancehallers would say nigga, and it'd be like, this is weird.
At that time, I didn't really
It's
care.
not really a part of the culture.
It's not really part. You know what I'm saying? It's not really a part of the.
Back then, those guys couldn't do no wrong.
Do you think they can do wrong now?
Oh yes.
I mean,
yes. There's certain things they said then that you cannot say now.
You can't really say. You can't
say no. They'll take your visa for that. Oh. You can't even fly if you what?
Got you. I see what you're saying.
And then when they did those stuff.
Never ends.
Yes! Never ends!
Beanie Man, toy friend. for
Yo.
a boyfriend.
Yo, what was the other rhythm? That was, you know what's funny? TOK had, what was it, Money to Burn? I just got paid and I got a little money to burn. Yo, let me tell you, that song,
That's,
even the white folk I remember were on that.
That's yeah.
Say, hey, pretty lady.
It's like a jazz. I'm thinking about now.
I'm just being played. What?
Hey yo,
Miss, and then yo, now it's just coming back. Beanie Man's Miss LAP, baby, you look fine. I want you.
Oh, yeah.
Baby,
Yeah.
baby, you look fine. Miss LAP. What other was on that? Obviously, Sean Paul, I don't really care what people say.
right.
That's interesting.
That's it. Yeah.
Oh, no, go, sir.
Okay.
That song can't be played anymore.
Well, I mean, like, do we want tracks like that to happen nowadays again? Like, do you feel like that would be a great thing to come back?
I would.
Production wise, yes.
I would love to hear
Production wise,
random people on a certain beat. Like, cause back then
On a beat?
on one rhythm, because back then I didn't see it as competitive. I saw it as, yo, everybody on this beat, yes, this is hard.
That would be the true verses.
Yeah, but like I think people don't want to stand. People don't want to stand up to that. Like, especially like even if they deal with rappers, I don't think rappers would want to go on one beat together. The only time I see that was a One Blood remix.
right.
Because I feel like as much as they see it as, you know, yes, it's competition, but people don't want to be the one to say, yo, your verse was trash.
But it would be a whole song
It would be.
instead of just a verse.
And then producers though, so back like in like 90, let's say 1989 in rap to let's say 2000, right? Producers would like, take the same sample though, and you'd hear it like or they'll use the same kick and all that. So some of that was kind of happening, but dancehall, like no.
Dancehall was just.
You hear the Ever Blazing beat. That's
Ever Blazing, but it's the thing more. Ever Blazing
that
was
was the-
old. No, not Ever Blazing. The world turn, the sky burn, you're not gonna be there. My love is ever blazing, ever blazing. Yo, that beat was hard too. That beat was hard.
That's interesting.
But like, I don't know what rhythm that was. I never heard anybody else on that. That one
that's a
sounded
country
exclusive.
song.
no. I heard Wayne Wonder on it. Hold on, it's
Wayne Wonder on Ever Blazing?
yeah.
What song?
It's music. Feeling it.
I don't remember that. I don't remember. But Wayne Wonder was a guy too back then.
Yes, he was.
What?
He was.
Okay, I think Shampa obviously still had a crazy run back then.
Still does.
Yep. Elephant Man had a crazy run back then. Elephant Man
does.
couldn't do no wrong.
That was 2002 as well. Wow.
Elephant Man was the guy who did all the instructions, yeah?
Yeah, yes, Pond the River, Pond the Bank. Even Signal the Plane. Signal the Plane was a Celine Dion sample.
Really?
Oh wow. Okay.
No, Celine Dion cadence. Feel like that's Celine Dion, refixed.
I'm alive.
Yes.
Oh wow. Okay. Wow.
And then yo, Elephant Man had like Signal the Plane. Even when they did I don't know what the rhythm was. Was it she thinks she must think send me soft. When I sit down, she must think I drop.
Yeah.
They all open when they miss her take off. Miss her laugh loud, girl, you don't laugh.
Yes.
Bad man don't beat. Bad man don't beat. Yo, Jamaicans were different back then. I'm just thinking about like now I'm in a loophole.
So the Ever Blazing is they call it the masterpiece rhythm.
Well, that was a masterpiece.
That's because it has the violins and everything, right?
Yeah, I don't know whoever recorded that. That was crazy.
That's a good rhythm.
Crazy rhythm. Even like,
I
man,
wonder if they still get paid to this day.
I hope so.
Me too.
I hope so because man, And that's the thing. Like I remember on the radio one time, I think they were the guy was playing live at Cocktail House. Like, you know when they used to
Yes.
play like radio stuff?
Yes.
And I'm listening like, yo, Cocktail House, this is throwback night?
Oh,
This
shit.
is fire. This is my time.
Then
It's like, oh no, it's throwback time, throwback night. And you're just like, whoa. Are we that old?
Remember, these rhythms came out in a cluster, so 2001, 2002, 2003.
Right.
Like, they were somewhere in the same year, too. So
Yes.
it was like,
Yes.
Even like We Be Burning. People probably heard We Be Burning first.
from Sean,
I
yeah.
heard like Kill Patan, don't change, we gonna do something about it. And then you had like, man, what a time. What a time.
We got to do a playlist on Spotify.
And I don't think, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think, and I might, this might be a tough take. That era of dancehall will smoke this era of Afrobeat.
No, because there's a lot of classics, yeah.
It will smoke this era of Afrobeat. That time of dancehall has like, yeah, maybe because of a lot of artists or whatever, but that time of dancehall, and then that song was like Vibes Cartel was coming out the gate too.
And out the years, yeah.
Will smoke if it was competitive.
Right.
If
I
they
thought you
had-
were gonna like compare it to like new school reggae or dancehall.
I mean, which is fair.
New dancehall is.
Dancehall is, I don't know what's going on.
I like the popcorn and her last name is Singh.
Tony and Singh.
Tony, yeah.
No, Popcorn's still
Next to
doing
Me.
his thing still.
Is it? I like that one. Mm-hmm. But I don't know if that's dancehall or more reggae. It's probably dancehall though. But there's a lot of. I don't know.
What is the
The
difference?
thing about it, like,
That's a good. What is the difference between reggae and dancehall?
I think reggae is a slower beat, slower BPMs, and that implements a little bit more like,
It sounds more
Like
instrumental.
skanking? Skanking?
yeah, like
Skanking.
And they do the
well, you want to hear reggae, go to Chronics.
Skanking.
currently that's a good.
But he can go to dancehall like just as quick.
Right.
He's talented.
Skanking.
I remember this man did a whole, I don't know if it was a freestyle, but he was talking about what he puts in his smoothie. And he just literally like, I said coconut juice and 3 ripe banana, and for peanut, me dashing on me blender, something, with a dash of spirulina. He was talking about like
Just blending a smoothie, like for the.
something, water, cane juice, 2 passion fruit, and the 2 June plum in me blender start move. I'm a serious you. I'm like, wow.
Well, that's that.
All time I'm cayenne pepper me use. I'm like, wow.
Because of thyme and cayenne pepper. That's
But like,
That's
you could,
heat.
based
That
off
is-
his
yo,
bars, you can literally write down that ingredients and make your own.
and make your own. And he's educating folks. He's educating.
And at that time too, when you think about it too, I feel like you learned a lot in dancehall and reggae back in the day. I feel like you learned it. So
Reggae likes to do they do futuristic stuff. Like they'll do the thing with the piano where it goes dun 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 dun. It's a sick effect though. Like
Yeah.
like growing up, I'm like, how did he make it sound like
Echoing?
echoing? And it's just like, yeah, it's just dun 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 dun.
but they know how to do some intros too. They know how to do some intros, especially with their low. Yep. Doom. Yeah, no, like they used to what? Even like songs are just like,
Yeah, you're slowly just.
it's like when the blunt hit or something.
No,
It's like when you.
it is
Dum, 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 dum.
it is ganja music. I mean,
Not gotcha.
reggae is ganja music. Like once it hit you, it's like, oh,
Yep. Like it's, and the funny thing is, it's like it's healing. It's therapeutic. It's just dum. Night nurse. That's something you hear when you're
right.
dark lit.
So sometimes they up the pace and then you do a little high stepping, a little,
Not the high step.
just a little high stepping.
No, there's some songs you make you high step still. Capital will make you high step.
That's
For those who don't know what high stepping is, it is a move where your knee comes off the ground.
Were you guys able to do heel and toe
Yes.
back in the day?
I
Were you
think
like
I
a
could.
normal heel and toe, or were you like cross? You know the cross.
Yes.
You're slow. Whoa,
Yes.
the cross one, no.
Yes.
Crossover. Crossover wicked back in the day. Some people would just be doing it in the puddles, trying to be the Give Me the Light video.
Yes, and then then they would jump into the SpongeBob.
And don't jump into it. No, the heel into it and jump.
Yeah,
Yo, that
yeah, and then it will get into SpongeBob.
and just
These are all dance moves, guys.
dance with the sponge.
Trust me,
Yo,
very complicated dance moves.
but they were fun.
They were.
They were a fun time. That was a fun time.
Yeah, that was like grade
Everybody
7,
was
8,
bouncing
9,
at one
10.
time,
Yeah.
pond the river, and then someone you didn't think would join in. You're like, wait, hold on.
Yeah, no, yeah.
And I remember, what was it? Bondman forward, Bondman pull up was something too. Bondman forward, Bondman pull up.
That's
And then Bonner tight pants and square foot shoes.
that's
Shout out Trinity Chris, yo. And then, oh man, that was a time, man. Anyway, even like I'm sorry, because I can just keep going.
But you notice the shift happened when Crank That came out. That's when the shift. That's when I noticed the shift started to happen. Like
Music.
with
I
the
didn't
music,
I
yeah.
didn't think that's when it happened. I think dancehall was still kicking until Vibes Cartel went to the bin.
It was, but like in the sense of mainstream media.
Yeah, like once Crank That hit, people it was more like
Yeah.
American dancers.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
You went
Like
from
American
Jamaica
dancers.
to America.
but
yeah.
most of those songs was basically
Do the stacky leg.
Stanky Leg was basically no linger.
This is true.
They stole. I feel like it's like Stanky Leg was basically no linger, just in one place and you just move it. It's Stanky Leg was basically if you did the no linger wrong.
If you did it wrong,
Because
If you didn't move your legs.
Your head was supposed to stay on your knee. the
Same
whole time.
position,
Oh,
same thing.
okay.
But like if you had like arthritis in your kneecaps
Yeah.
or in your ankle,
Yeah, basically it was rotating it.
right?
You just-
This was
okay.
this was the stanky leg, hand on knee, rotating it in a circle while it was on the side.
And it was
Nalinga
slow, like-
was really like the actual
Yeah,
same
hip-
movement,
Oh.
but you would extend
shoulders,
it.
all that moves with it.
Yeah,
So the 8-town stomp is a high step, but you're just like
doubling it.
8-town stop. That was basically like, it's like right there. Like dancehall was right. Because at that time, if you think about it, like dancehall at that time, dancehall was a thing.
right.
That's probably very, very
Thunderclap was a
true.
thing, and then it was like, yeah, it was right there. That's how you had. That's how you had dancehall gym. Around that same time, because you remember you had Elephant Man on, at one point.
What would be Dougie?
Wait,
Remember he had dancehall gym around that time. You remember?
Elephant Man on which one?
On yeah.
Yeah, he was.
dun,
He does this whole thing. It was so fast.
Warm up, hands up, Scooby Doo, Thunderclap.
thunderclap. Years.
Yeah.
Thunderclap. Right.
That was the time.
The thing with Afrobeats, like speaking of today, like there's no dances that come with it.
No, there's dances.
There is.
There are
There are
dances,
dances,
but it's
yeah, I
just
know.
that they are.
I swear it's not like I don't know.
It's not. There's not like an instruction manual, but you have to be
Okay.
in the culture to know it. Like you got like there is like.
They don't put it in the music. That's the difference.
It's not like they're gonna tell you what
Yes.
to do.
Yeah, like dance hall, you knew that what the moves were because they said it in the actual song to perform.
Signal
the
the
song.
plane, it was signal the plane.
Exactly,
Okay,
right?
yeah, right.
So you knew, okay, or like you're signaling. Same way, even do the stanky leg. You're doing the stanky leg, or do the Dougie, or what's the one with Soldier Boys?
Crank That, yeah.
Crank That. You know, you did all the moves. It was in the music. For like a lot of African tunes, you don't know about Gara Gara or about forget the other names of the other ones, but
I
They
don't
don't
know.
have
I don't know enough. There probably is some that is like instructional or whatever, but I don't know them.
the only one I can think of is Happiness, and that's still influenced by a Jamaican
I'm
person,
not gonna
Ding
lie,
Dong.
Finesse was hard. Finesse.
So wait.
First time I heard Finesse, I was like, Jesus.
Because I know Ding Dong. What came out first?
Finesse.
Finesse,
Finesse came
which
out
is the
first.
Ding Dong did
Afrobeat.
Happiness.
And
Yeah.
they had happiness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whoa.
Yes, I know. It took everybody out.
No, it's just how
Trust
he
me.
said it kind of threw me off. Like,
Oh, happiness.
Yes, because that's what it sounds like in the actual like Afrobeat. It's happiness.
So when I was
If I brought down my business.
yeah, because when I was listening to it on the radio, I was like, I was saying happiness. And I was typing it in there. Google's like, do you mean finesse? I was like, finesse.
Trust me.
And when you listen closer, they are saying finesse.
Yeah,
But why?
no,
would-
Finesse is hard.
it is.
Finesse was a 6. Yo, I remember hearing that. I'm like, man, this is mixed well. This was just on TikTok. And then it just blew up. But I'm like, this is nice. There's another one that I keep hearing now. It's like, I've been drinking rum.
Oh, that's my girl. Yes, my days.
That's
Can
hard.
you check on me? People, will you look for me?
I was like, yo, these people,
Oh,
they're yeah.
And I don't smoke banya.
Oh.
Do you check
Yo.
on me?
That was
Have
hard.
you looked for me? Yes.
Even even
okay.
when Burna Boy last, I did not know until I found out. Even when he used last, he used Tony Braxton. I said, man, these guys are coming up.
Tony Braxton.
Yeah, it wasn't man enough for me. Was the beat? It was a sample
Really?
for last. You didn't hear that? The ding 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 ding.
Oh, they just. Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
Tony Braxton.
Who it's produced by for those listening by
Wait,
Dark
what
Child.
part is that in?
That's
Oh,
in the start. That's
Yes,
in the
yes.
start.
Yes,
That's in
yes,
the
it
start.
is.
But man, like I love music. I'll say that.
Yes.
Like music.
Especially when it's done well.
Oh,
I think that's the
Yeah,
part that
that's
needs to be
the- that's-
emphasized.
yeah, it has to be
When it's
done.
done well.
It has to be done well.
but I think dancehall needs to go back to like giving everybody the rhythm, and just go off. Cause I even heard what's it called? UK has a song called That Way, and it's like Kano and Crep, I think.
Crepton Conan.
Coming from Conan.
Crepton Conan.
And Beanie Man's on it.
Oh.
French Montana's on it.
Oh,
and as
okay.
much as people are like, oh, you guys are no, we don't want you on our UK stuff, but it's it's music.
It's music. Yeah.
It's a rhythm. Sometimes I think we need to do that because even we gave Akon a pass when he did
It's locked up.
Gunshot. And they want me in a place tonight who I want to be a witness that walk away. I'm a soldier that loves to fight, and you want me, but I will die today by the AK. Shh, gunshot. Yo!
You know, it's
Okay.
It was the
I don't think I know this one.
Fiesta Rhythm.
yes, yeah, Fiesta Rhythm.
Fiesta Rhythm. That's Beanie Man Dude. Vitamin S. Yeah, Vitamin S. That was that.
Why doesn't it correct me?
Fiesta?
Yeah, you'll know it when you hear it. Dum, 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 dum,
You definitely heard it.
You wanna rub it? Call
Okay.
me. You know the kids come from the other day. Yeah, that rhythm. Akon was on that.
And Akon was
Even
on that?
yo, there was another guy. There's a white boy. When the man did, sometimes you just know. Sometimes you do. He was on If you're ready for the summer, let's go. Shout it out and let me know. That rhythm.
Okay.
White boy went on that. And my shop too. I was like, oh my lord.
Who?
There's a white is it something Bedingfield?
I mean, that's
I mean, it's a white name.
a pretty.
I forgot his
I mean,
name.
there's a
He
lot
probably
of-
Spanish. I could be wrong.
Mind you, there are a lot of songs that white people have done, and we've just been like eating it up, and it's just
Oh.
In
we
dance
would
hall,
not
Collie
even know.
Butts.
Yeah.
Collie Butts. Collie Butts.
But wait,
I mean, in Pharma too, like
Finally till the herbs come around. Pass it around. So, you know who actually was wicked?
oh wait,
That's Collie Buzz. That's a white man.
that's a white guy. Wait.
Cali.
Wait.
You didn't know Collie Buzz was a white person?
What? Wait.
You didn't see the video. man. Come on. Pass it around. So,
Finally, the curbs come around.
Wait,
It's a white
his name is
man.
Cali Bun.
Collie Buds.
Oh,
Collie
Bud.
He might be Jamaican. I don't know, but I'm assuming he's a white boy.
That's crazy.
He did the same with man taking a
Nah.
next shot of tequila. The vibes here
Yo,
just so sweet. Yeah. I'm a to see white boy.
Finally, the herbs come around.
And that's the same man that did oh, Manita, Mamacita. Yeah, let me come behind you.
Yeah.
Oh,
White boy. Culture appropriation. Yo, listen to me.
To the money.
When I heard that, I said, listen, we have a problem here. That was a hard tune, you know. That was a hard song. Yo, we had a problem from then on.
Calypso.
Yo,
Wow. Okay, that's
even when I heard Magic and I did not like, I remember I heard Magic for the first time.
Beanie Man's in that one though. The same song. The Mamacita one.
Yo, I remember seeing Collie Buds and then I heard that's Collie Buds again.
Yeah.
But then was it Magic did the root song? Why you gotta be so rude?
Yes.
Which is basically like an immigration
Yes.
visa marriage song.
Yes.
White boys.
Yes.
And
That I knew.
I didn't like I knew, but like I remember listening to it. I'm like, yo, who wrote this for them? But then I'm like, let me go actually like find out who it is.
Let me research.
I'm like, yo,
White boy, the same one.
you have to get as much as I'm like, ooh, you have to give credit where it is. When they did, yo, I remember when they
sit here and
said,
say no.
I'm
Facts.
trying to lay you down easy.
Facts.
And then the man said, that's it. I locked off everybody. Turn this on. When I heard that, I said, we're done here.
Wow,
We're done here.
we're done
We
here.
have a problem.
Yo, that.
Next,
The
you know,
man
the
said-
next song you hear, you're just like, wait.
Yo, the man said, I feel like I'm money. Got me waiting here in vain. Said I. With the run, I said,
Oh,
I remember this closed laptop.
Yeah, rolling. Yeah, man. We grew up on a lot of songs where a lot of white people have
Music
been.
was hard. But I mean, Snow got it off, so.
Yeah.
yo,
Snow.
Scarborough's finest. Shout out to
Is it
Snow,
Scarborough?
He's a
He
Scarborough
has a
man.
serious story, but like, yeah.
He's the one who did it in Pharma, right?
Yeah.
Informer, yeah.
He did Pharma. What was the other one?
Boom, boom, now.
Cheddar I love.
Yo, I don't like to, like, you know what's the funny thing?
That's
It hurt, like, it doesn't even hurt. It's just like, you hear it and you're just like, ooh. You always have this something you heard, and I'm like, who is that? And you find out it's a white boy, you're like, hold on. Like red wine, and then you look, it's a white
Red,
wine.
red wine.
Yeah, you do. Yeah,
And then you look, it's like, what?
they have the band is
I'm
mixed.
sorry, I had to sing these songs. I'm in amazement.
Then I'm like, white boy. And then
So how come we don't actually get to see? I think that's probably what it is. How come we never really got to see these people?
you know what's the funny thing? And that's the thing.
The music videos,
Like,
too.
you know what's his name?
Because would cultural appropriation be called from then?
I can't even say that sometimes.
It's a mixed band though.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's a mix.
Oh,
Even
okay.
so-
I know
okay.
the band. I've seen the band.
Even sounds like, was it Michael Madonna? Is it I guess you wonder where I've been. So you won't do for love. White
Yeah, it's
boy.
a white guy.
Yeah, oh,
Tried everything.
right,
Even
right,
like, well, there are times you gonna need some.
Yes.
White boy.
really? No, really?
White boy. I'll be by your side.
The one they Common rapping on.
White boy. White boy. I keep forgetting we're not in love anymore. White boy.
But mind you, Tupac also rapped on that beat with the first one.
Do for love.
White
Yeah.
boy. Yeah.
Yeah.
White boy.
You won't do.
I remember Z. I think Z told us that, and we were like, no, and then
You tried it.
we were looking it up the day of. It was like,
Even,
And
what was the song? I remember I didn't have cable around a certain time. I remember. So when Paul Wall come, I thought Paul Wall was black.
Oh,
So until I heard it, and I'm like, oh, that's Paul Wall? Okay.
yes,
Even Robin Thicke. I'm like, I didn't know who that was neither.
Ooh, Robin Thicke.
Robin
Yes.
The first song is Lost Without You.
Yes. Can't help myself
that's
That man came out the gate with bangers.
to know that
And that's the thing.
I love you, baby.
And then I think about it. Sometimes I think about it and I'm just like,
Lost without you.
the man said, the man took over BT now.
that,
Ooh,
he was,
Robin Thicke, this is true.
no, he was on. Yeah, his videos were on there for when blurred lines dropped before the sample thing.
I'm not pandering. I'm just saying these are some songs at the time. And that's the thing, like, you know what bugs me too?
Sorry, Robin Thicke.
Yeah,
bugs me. I felt like we had the R&B pocket at one point,
And then
we went into like
Sam
EDM.
Smith.
sounds like the sound. Yeah,
Let me love you, then I'ma love you.
Yes.
I'll tell you.
Usher
And then,
did that.
oh my God! Oh, and then Sam Smith came out of nowhere.
And did Nirvana.
The
He
man
did
said, "You sound crazy."
Mm-hmm.
Uh oh.
the Looney one.
Uh oh. What was the other one? Nirvana. Out the Gate.
I'll think.
Do not find
Somebody said this moment has come.
Right?
Reaction.
Cause I can't even think of like.
The man said, can you take me? Man was going to, I'm like, I'm done. And even when he did,
The other one was
even when he did EDM, bro, Latch.
Yes, that was.
I was like, yo,
They call Sam Smith.
woke up. People were voguing up in that.
So they call Sam Smith the white Luther Vandross.
I don't know about that.
That's a
That I never heard that.
big.
I'm
That's
not.
intense.
Here's the thing. We
The white Luther Vandross. They call him.
Wow.
the thing about it is like, yo, when music is good, music is good.
That's
Sometimes
the
you
takeaway.
I feel away sometimes, but when music is good, music is good.
I mean, everybody feels it.
even Beach Boys has some cuts. The Beach Boys.
When music is good, even like when Adele came out the gate,
Oh,
No,
of course,
we're
yeah.
rolling with the deep. I was like, out the gate,
Never mind, I'll fight. So
out the gate.
Yeah, like,
I wish nothing but the best. Yep.
and when that first album they played,
You heard it everywhere.
you heard it everywhere. Yeah.
I think Adele was on BT now too.
Hello, it's me.
It was yikes.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. And yo, man, music.
Amy Winehouse.
Yeah.
Yes.
Amy Winehouse.
Can't knock her at all.
I think of BT now. What was the songs I remember on BT now?
For some reason,
I used to play Make It Rain.
a lot.
I've been with the terror. Got a handful of stacks. As soon as you see that train station, Make It Rain is right there.
Or Trey songs.
Oh, Can't Help But Wait. I can't help but wait.
They play Little John.
Snap Your Fingers.
That way too much.
What's that?
Way
That's what you
way
change
too
channel.
much.
Right there, it says, you don't make it go to be a maker. You change channel quick.
I pop.
And the video is just like the video is just flashing in your eyes.
Yeah, it's mere epilepsy right there.
Do your step. You can do it all by yourself.
And then you know what's funny? That was a time because right out the gate, T-Pain went, stop your fingers. Do you step?
Oh, T-Pain.
Do it all by yourself.
Trust me.
Yo, man.
Baby girl, what's your name? Let me talk to you.
When I listen back though, or like when it comes up in the shuffle, people say he used Autotune a lot. It wasn't a lot. It just
I don't think it was a lot.
He threw it in
He
carefully.
picked it in, yeah. Like, he picked the right
But people made it
places.
sound like he used it the whole. No.
And he sounds great by himself.
That's what I'm
Like,
saying. Yeah, T-Pain has a good
He
vocal.
could actually sing.
Yo, I'm Sprung was hard too. I'm Sprung, the first song.
Yo, T-Pain out the gate when he started as a
He got me
single.
doing the dishes.
What?
Anything she want for some kisses?
Just everything. Woo, T-Pain. He was
Yeah,
hot.
he had a good rollout.
He was hot. He did. He was hot.
Shout out to you, T-Pain. Shout out
Trust
to you.
me.
I've been thinking about it.
Trust
Man,
me.
she really don't deserve me. All she wanna do is hurt.
So I got to run away from her. When it changed. So
And
now
the-
And yo,
You hear the background?
yo, bro.
It was the mist in the backgrounds on the voice, and them singing the highs. It was a choir. It was a choir.
It was
You have to listen back. He's singing front, but it's a choir in the back. Yes,
And they line up together too. I'm like,
that was so it, man. That was it. I feel like they probably take it out of the tracks now.
they don't work that hard nowadays for that.
Yes,
They don't
yes.
work that hard for that.
That's how I feel.
Like, I'm in love with a stripper was hard too.
Yeah,
Production wise, it was
especially
hard.
when he had the bass.
Yeah.
Bing, bing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Little keyboard.
Yeah.
Simple.
Yeah.
But it worked.
It worked,
yeah.
it worked,
And
right.
timing.
And then, how did the drums go?
Right?
It's like, got a body.
Yeah. Yes.
And the harmonies.
And the harmony,
Yo, that's over. Oh, no, T-Pain was different. T-Pain was different. T-Pain was different.
Call and respond. Night girl. Night girl.
Yo, T-Pain was different. T-Pain was different still. Even Bartender was hard too. Bartender?
That's my favorite song from lately. Yeah.
Trust me.
Yeah.
Even Akon sounded good on the track.
Not even.
No, Akon when Akon slipped in, it wasn't distracting. It wasn't distracting. When Akon slipped in.
I'm burned out. I'm burned out. I'm simply freeway burned out. Freeway burned out. It was hot, yo. What? Gotta pass you the sand that's empty. Yo.
That's funny. See, that's how you know, like, they were actually paying attention.
But now, like, who's putting in work like that?
Singing on.
I can't even. What, Ari Lennox, SZA?
Even like when you think about it,
Who's putting in work like that?
like even like music, even like
LMA.
Kiss was hard too.
With
But I felt like it was like just the beats were different too.
Kiss and Chris Brown.
That beat is
T-Pain and
ridiculous.
Chris Brown for those listening. That was a very good reference.
And the funny thing is, back then it had a build up at first. That intro made a difference. Like that time,
It did.
out of my system, that intro.
I think that part of the time of like music, we started really getting into eras. Because the first thing I think of after that is Carrie Hilson, Kanye West. It was the
Neo.
and Neo. Yeah, that song. It's a good when you actually listen to the track.
We shot you down.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
That beginning, yeah, that's what you're hearing. I thought that you do. And then even her vocals in the choir. A house.
No, T-Pain. We gotta give T-Pain his crown because yo, even songs like 5 o'clock in the morning is hard too. 5 o'clock in the morning. I never heard Wiz Khalifa singing that song until he sang the song. The man hold the.
I can't believe it.
Yo, he hold the note. Wiz Khalifa hold the note that I didn't. When I heard Wiz Khalifa say, "So many females in the club and then that's what I call her," I said,
Not closing.
We're not exactly what I did when I heard that.
2009. Knock you down.
As soon as
Like
I heard
2009.
Wiz Khalifa hold a note like that. I just said.
T-Pain really did some influence, you know. He did some damage.
Like
He really did.
Even the rapper turned singer intro, where the beat goes. Rapper turns singer, man. Rapper turns singer, man.
Respect. Even the Three Rings album was hard too, you know.
Three Rings.
Three Rings when he had a Phantom of the Opera on that. He had a song called Ringleader Man. He had a song called Freeze with Chris Brown. The man did If I Can Change the World. He did that with Mary J. Blige and Akon.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yo.
I know he had one with E40, I believe.
Thank you, T-Pain. Oh. That's BT now.
Oh,
that's bitter. But even yo,
with Candy in it. With Candy in it.
2 years ago, 2-3 years, he had a track with B.O.B. I think. I ain't even know.
What happened to that guy?
Party in the backyard. Yo, that song was hard too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was like more recent. Them beats were different.
Yes, Bob, B.O.B., yes. What happened to that guy? Is he still doing music?
He still makes music, but like, I don't know, the Flat Earth thing, I don't know what happened.
Was he signed?
Something happened. He was
Or was he independent?
What was his song? I think Airplanes.
That's his biggest. Yeah, that's like the biggest
But I
one.
can't recall
And
it.
you can't beat that one. That had a run. That one had a run.
The Adventures of Bobby Ray.
And that album was good too, you know.
He should have stuck it.
Hey,
he should have stuck in the lane, but like,
famous.
like he always expressed like fans wanted him to be like his mixtape persona.
That's
right?
what they said, but I don't know if it's mixtape persona.
But like, I think when he went, cause he collabed with Bruno Mars too, right? Mm-hmm. So I guess like some of his old fans were going like, hey, what's this pop stuff you doing? Like, yo, we want to see the old you.
They said that with Wiz though too. They said that with Wiz, but Wiz is that guy.
That's what I'm saying, right?
What was the song that and he had good pop songs too. Black and Yellow was a hit.
That's a Pittsburgh
The
anthem. Pittsburgh
See You
Steelers.
Again was out. They gave a hit.
See you again, yeah.
I'm trying to remember.
just two
Black and Yellow. See You Again. Young, Wild and Free.
Young Wild, yeah. With Snoop Dogg, yeah.
I say yeah when he used that.
Wait, he used.
He used Sanya. Then you better off alone.
That's a classic. That's a classic song too.
He
Yo, that's like what? 1994?
No, like 90s.
I don't even know what that was.
Hold on.
1997?
Let me research this.
Are we going back to music? Is it some music pod now? You know what was a big tune back then too?
That house track?
Around them times it's probably like, what was the track back then? Now that we found love, what are we gonna do?
That was old.
Yo, what, I seen a Jamaican. Was it a Jamaican that did another one? Now that we found rum, what are we gonna do? Drink
Wow.
it?
Wow, that's.
Now that we found rum. I think it's TikTok. What are we gonna do? Drink it.
Drinking. Oh, that drinking. I like that. That was a Heavy D. It was Heavy D who did that.
Oh, man. And that's the thing. Some people, they know what they're doing when they play a song and they take from that era.
Those songs are probably the era of Madonna and house music.
Probably.
So, because the same, which one was it?
That was,
Ba ba dun dun dun.
oh,
Dun dun ba ba dun dun.
oh, Heartbreaks and Promises. Heartbreaks and Promises.
Robbie,
Yes, but I'm thinking of the rapper who sang it.
Pitbull.
Yes, Pitbull.
But she sang that song
That
with
was
sample.
Yeah.
that's a sample from a house.
Yeah, and it brings you back.
Oh shoot. Okay.
Even the Kid
I know
Ink,
sounds like
I
it.
know the creator.
Kid Ink and Chris Brown, they sampled that too. You remind me of something. I don't know what it is. It's probably Kid Ink. You probably don't know that. It's just old school.
Hold
You
on.
gotta show me. It's an old song. It's Kid Ink. You're probably not gonna remember. It's Kid Ink. Yeah, it's okay.
It's like it's drawing blood.
There's even like what yo, there was Now That We Found Love. Macarena was a thing back then too.
Even though
that was a thing back then too.
even though it's a corny song.
Somebody's gonna sample that. Somebody will sample that.
No, I'm
I look forward to it.
I swear I heard a drill version. I heard
a
a drill
house.
version actually.
There's a drum version.
A drill version of the Macarena?
The man, that guy got put in the spliff. Know where he is. That person, we don't know where he is. That person got shot in his ribs. That person got hit in the slip. I was like, whoa, what is Macarena?
What is the
Macarena?
Macarena?
So get sturdy to it. It's like, ah.
How?
I don't know. 2023, like music today. I don't know.
You need to hit like there's a spot that if you sample there,
It seems like you
it's just a hit.
Right.
I don't know where that median is.
It's like with Coi Leray when she like she has a couple songs, but when she sampled that the Furious Five, it just
Doom, doom. And what's funny? They flipped that. I heard another one with the Busta Rhymes. Doom, 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 where her eyes could see, and then she did it on. I think it was on there. About to catch another flight.
But Rihanna also had that beat too.
Wait a minute. That is a flip.
Somebody flipped that too.
Hold up. No.
Yeah, they sampled Busta Rhymes where you put your hands where my eyes can see. Yeah, I heard that one. I did. The other one I heard, I'm like, that's not what I want to hear. And even, but that's the thing. This was just creativity.
That's also gosh.
Because people be sampling like Lotto, was it whatever energy was it Mariah Carey?
Big Energy, yeah.
Right. Was it Sean Combs' son and Kodak? Can't Stop, Won't Stop, Bad Boy was Crush on You.
Crush on You.
You see me on the radio.
By
His son,
Little Kim. I think it was Little Kim or Junior Mafia.
his son has also did one on it too.
Yeah. And even like, yo, more money, more pounds.
Oh, Little Kim.
That was a sample of what's it called? That was a sample of
Dun, dun, dun,
I'm Coming Out.
dun, dun, Diana Ross. Yeah.
Right.
Right.
I want the world to know.
Right.
Someone said, yo, let's use this and put it here.
Right.
You have to have the brain to like
P
think
to the
about
D to the
that.
Y. You'd rather see me die than see me fly.
B-I-G-P-O-P-P-A, don't forget for the D. Yo, listen.
Yo, that's...
And that was rude back then, man.
Mace just started saying, okay, just put my mic in and just effortlessly like...
And even like California Love is sampled from something else.
Roger Troutman.
Who was this? Snoop Dogg?
No,
California. Oh.
Roger Troutman, yeah. California. But the old one's funkier. It's like...
And I love music. I love when music's... And that's the Kanye was good for that too.
Yeah, he through the wires really...
Through the wire,
He really...
Even slow jams.
Yeah.
With
Twista and James
Twista.
Fox. Slow jams was hard too. She said she wants some money.
Yeah, like Kanye has some good like.
The man said, "Yo, let's sample that." She got a
What-
light skinned friend, look like Michael Jackson. Got a dark skinned friend.
Look like Michael Jackson.
Oh.
Ready for no... We ain't ready.
I wonder
for
if
no
Jamie's gonna do
action.
another album this year, or some Jamie Foxx.
I wish.
So people forget he can sing very well.
Go.
I wish
Eddie
he
Murphy
actually
can go,
dropped-
too.
Eddie Murphy can sing
I wish
quite good too.
he would drop an album already.
What was the song
Jamie
Eddie
Foxx
Murphy
needs to
had?
drop.
He-
at least
Other
another
than
one.
Red Light.
Another
There was
one,
another
yeah,
one.
it's
There was
like-
another one that Eddie Murphy had. Another song.
He did a slow tune with Bob Marley back.
Yeah, he did a
Oh.
Snoop Dogg one. Red Light.
Yes,
I was telling
yes,
Jay-
yes.
So
Yeah.
I remember
what
telling
the hell?
James Bell, I'm like, yo, I kind of like this, and James was like,
Yeah, I didn't know how to feel about it.
I liked it.
I don't know. how
Red
to
Light,
feel
I like
about
it.
Yo,
Party all the time.
that's the one I was looking for.
Party all the time. And Rick James in the video Rick James just snapping in that video.
That was the power of samples, eh? That's the power of samples. When a man
No,
said,
you know the tune, I saw you and him walking in the rain.
I love how this ad him is so
Whoa.
quiet.
I don't remember that one. I don't
We
remember
were
that one.
holding hands and things just weren't the same.
Yo, back in the day, songs could say these lyrics,
Does
but
it?
sounded so sweet.
Yo.
So sweet.
I saw you
Man's had
and
a-
him
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. People
walking
had
in the
it.
rain.
What?
What?
You would
listen
you
to
be
me.
sitting there bumping like, oh yes, this is great. What? Adultery?
No. You are contagious. Touch me, baby.
Give me what you got.
Adultery.
Sexy lady, drive me crazy, drive me
Oran
wild.
Juice.
The man
So
said.
to play this later on in the day. Oran Juice Jones, The Rain.
And the funny
Rain.
thing is, that
You'll
song
be
itself,
vibing like.
you can hear the pain. This guy said, "You hear my baby's voice in my ear, scream." The man was going through it. Isley Brothers were going through it, man.
Ron was going
And
through.
then the man said, "Scream." Yo, the highest. Yo, listen to me.
Because it's
If your girl
screaming.
is screaming like that, budget,
Right?
That's
And then goes back to you're contagious.
no one in her house.
no one he walked up in there with the knife. He had the sword
Ready.
ready.
The sword staff. The sword came.
The sword
The man
came.
came in. What the hell
What's
is
going on?
between the sheets.
Right?
Right?
Yo, listen to me. And it's affair. I don't even know if that song can even get canceled.
Despite
can't.
the one who shall not be named.
And then
in the
they
song-
even
in the
brought that.
song.
Now there's a whole TikTok trend with busted. Where you been? And the best, it's the one they're playing. It's like the guy's drumming, and then he's just like listening to the situation. And then they have different people, like one was playing keys, and he's just listening to the situation. He's like, "What's her name? Where she's at?" And the keys like, "Oh, yo, it's yo."
That's they got that from this TikTok too. Remember the girl that was listening to the Tupac hit him up?
Yeah.
And she was going, take money.
Yeah, get mine. Yeah. I said, "Oh, you mother bitch." She's like,
Take money.
"Yo,
Yeah.
get mine."
money.
You're singing the ad-libs, and you're just like,
That's funny.
man's going off. But yo, that was a time. That was a time.
Do we have songs now that do the exact same thing that we're talking about?
Not really. That's the. For those listening,
No.
there's,
So
there's
was that an
nothing-
era of deception
That was
in those times?
Yo,
Like, I don't-
Carl Thomas has a song about a woman that's married and he's mad that she doesn't choose him.
That's
It was
literally.
love at first sight. I swear.
Oh!
And she wasn't looking at me. Couldn't believe the man was mad, yo. I wish I'd never met her. The man said, and the man sang it again, came back again, said, I wish I never met her. Oh, she even though I love her so. Man was mad.
He was actually. He was,
mad.
Thomas was pissed on the track.
He was pissed.
The
She
shot-
said she had a family. He was mad, bro.
Wait, no, family.
But you're not gonna get that bad.
It's a family.
But the anger is not
For
gonna be in this.
children. But what
About me. And I wish I'd never
So in
met
the video,
her.
there's a shot where like he's driving by the house and he did the.
The look. And he sees her going down the stairs.
That guy was in pain. The thing with Diddy, people,
laughing, bro.
I think you gotta respect with Diddy. Diddy knows R&B. He knows
He
how to.
knows. Listen to
112, Carl Thomas,
me. Hold on.
Case,
Mario
Mary J.
Winans.
Mario
Somebody
Winans.
said they saw you.
Day 26, like.
Person you were kissing wasn't me. I don't need that. I just kept it to myself. I don't wanna know. And the man
If you're
sampled.
playing me, keep it on the low.
Yo, listen to me.
Samples.
Cause my heart can't
Sample
take
thing.
it anymore.
What type? The man was in. You know, man's is feeble when the man's in the bathtub
Please just.
with his clothes on.
He said
Man's in the
he's-
bathtub with his clothes on.
With his
With
clothes
the
on.
shower?
Hands together, wet, just sitting there.
He asked,
you.
does he touch
Wet.
you better than me?
You know.
Does he watch you?
Does he want to know the answers?
He did. Does he want?
Listen, what? And the man's
Baby,
like this.
I just want to know. That's the
He
part
said,
for me.
I don't want to know,
Oh,
but
he
at the same
doesn't?
time, he's there wet.
What?
I don't want. Yeah, I
Chains
don't
on
want.
still.
I don't want.
Jeans, wet jeans. In a back. Yo, what?
That's pain.
But you know what? He's also
That is
asking
pain.
that he doesn't know anything of your affairs.
No, he knows, but it's just,
He knows, but he doesn't want to know.
He doesn't want to know. But he did ask. He did ask.
he did ask.
That's what I'm saying. He
Does
did.
he touch you better than me?
Right?
Does he watch you fall asleep?
But then when he finds out, oh, you probably get a whole different verse, a whole different verse, whole different verse, whole alternate ending, whole alternate. You were like, yo, Johnny.
You didn't do that to me. You didn't do that to
I was
me.
like, was it Jahi? You stop it up, yo, girl. Fights keep getting worse. Yeah, if you put that woman first.
Yeah.
Wow.
Man.
A lot of good, like a lot.
These good songs. Such tragedy. Tragedy.
Yo.
It's like 2015.
I don't even know when
It's just to now. It's just I don't know.
These were the conversations.
You can't
we
even
had,
have like.
really.
I can't think of like a impactful, timeless
Listen to me.
classic.
End of the road was still a hurt. The man said, if you love me again like you loved me before, this time I want you to love me much more. And then the man, in the end of the song, the deep voice man's like, yo, I know you cheated on
Oh, the
me.
deep voice man and voice to
I
man.
just don't care. Like, it's like, what? Lonely, lonely. The man said, baby, what was it? Don't let me go. And they're doing the chorus, and the man's still like, oh my God, oh my God.
So you know what I'm. You know
Oh
what
my
I'm.
God.
You know what I'm gathering about this?
Mm-hmm.
Seems like really great songs and really good music has to come out of the
Hey.
birthing of toxic women.
Oh, I mean,
Probably.
toxic
No,
men and
no,
women.
I mean,
Yeah, toxic men and women. Yeah.
You
But the
have
guys are
some-
the ones who are singing it.
Casey and
But-
JoJo
no,
have
but some-
songs too.
But some of the women, like, what woman was singing through pain? Like Mary J. Blige.
She sang too.
Mary J.
yeah.
Blige is pain.
Yeah, but she's like one artist.
No, there's a lot.
Of
Yo,
ladies?
yo, I
Let's
remember
sing
what was the
through-
other one? Monica had a banger too. You should have known better.
You should
Should
have.
have known. I never had love. You can stop asking me why I never leave you, and why I ain't real, and why I still with you. Should have known better.
Oh.
That was hard. I was hot and mad at up. I make you down, even when I'm gonna be around. Yeah, and then sometimes, something when I hear these songs, it just goes into a reggae version.
Mariah Carey sings about like
it just flips
heartbreak
into
all the time.
reggae. It flips into reggae. And you know what's funny thing?
Whitney Houston.
Jamaicans just flip certain songs like that and turn it into a gunman tune. Cause like they'll be like, matter if you're down here, man, I'm gonna be around. They're probably like, matter if it's the truth, matter is a lie. Me gonna pull out with the 45. You should have thought better when me stop pounding. You know what I mean? It's just like, whoa.
How did this escalate?
Whoa.
That's funny.
Even like, like Casey and JoJo had a run. Jodeci had a run too.
Jodeci has some.
Jodeci for sure.
The man said, every time I close my eyes,
I get so horny.
with the adder. I can get everything. You're all I see.
Nah, there's
Shout out GTA. If you know GTA, that was a song that you would play while playing GTA.
I think it was spiritual word. They did a poll. They said, "Boys, when you guys were listening to Boys to Men,
versus Boys to Men."
Like you guys were listening to Boys to Men, but when Jodeci came out, how many of y'all jumped ship?
Honestly, I wasn't really listening to Jodeci.
Jodeci had some.
But
Love
they
You for
were
Life.
They were considered a big.
Love You.
banger.
That's a beautiful song.
And I said, promises you made me, all the things you told me. Leave me, never leave. Now it's all in the past.
I like
it. Baby, love me more you had before. Baby, close the door. Baby, show you what I could be. Yo, Casey, man. But you just please tell me. Yo, even crazy. I remember, you know what song was hard too? Casey and JoJo Crazy. Them niggas are going. Them niggas are really Save the Last Dance.
So like
them niggas are actually going crazy.
Like the actual
I can't
the auto tune they were using was very good.
Yes.
Very good.
Think about this crazy thing.
Oh.
Drinking without you, baby. Yo, mans are going through it.
And then when they say crazy,
we're going crazy, yo.
They say crazy, and you're thinking
crazy, thinking about you. Wait, yo, they were going higher. Yo,
that's
I can't hold you. Like the auto tune one that was rude.
That's
the auto tune.
That's an auto tune, like
I think it's a reverb, or a synthesizer, or something.
It was more like it sounded like more like a talk box.
Yo,
yeah.
Man said I'm going crazy.
That's what makes T-Pain good. Like he uses it the same way. He doesn't use it the whole time, right?
Just when
they were going through it back then. The man said, "I don't know what to do. No."
Music has definitely evolved.
The man just went. The man was deranged till he just went. Man didn't know what he was doing. Crazy.
That's funny.
Even me and my lady were singing about songs back in the day. It's like, if you think you're lonely now. That man was angry. That man was like, when it's cold outside, hold me. It's always talking about what the next man's got. The man got. No time. He wasn't singing. He wasn't singing.
He was like
the song.
He was ranting.
He was mad.
He was ranting, singing. He did
and he made the chorus people background sing.
I'm rolling.
He did
he was mad. I was talking about man. Why waste no time?
He covered Bobby Womack. If you know that.
Whoa! The man was mad. The man wasn't even like singing with the background.
Off of it.
He was off.
He was off.
The man was like, "Think you're lonely, wait until tonight." The man said, "I've been long gone."
Long gone.
The man said, "Wait." The man was going through it.
Yo. We heard it on the record.
On the record, like
yo, mans were going through it in R&B back then. Even like, "Girl, I love you, no matter what you do."
But I feel like that song R&B was really good too.
That sounds like 9 minutes long.
It's strong writing, good production,
and emotions,
and good emotions.
People were actually going through problems. Actually crying in the studio. That studio time with 45 minutes was spent on tears.
The man was hurting.
Yo,
just imagine the audio engineer just being like,
yo, the man says,
and be like, so we're gonna give 40 minutes, okay.
Alright, cool. The man's going through.
Yo.
You help me. The man's just.
Like
Should we
Usher's
stop it?
confessions.
Yo.
It's like you're in the studio. Like, should we stop it?
Nah. This is good. This is good.
You go, help me. Yeah! The man was going off, bro. Man was hurting.
Yo.
The man was talking about the whole affair. You're sitting there listening to the man. The man said, I was watching TV until TV went off.
Right?
TV went off. We didn't even know about TV going off back in the day.
Right.
You probably had to be like 4 or 5, 6. Remember that?
TV does not go off today. Like, it's
No,
like
it doesn't go off.
24/7.
And I cried. Oh.
Yo, like.
Yo, but it is a banger though.
That's a thing. That's only there's a lack of emotion.
The man said
With today's music,
the
like-
man said, I love you've been so good to me.
Yeah.
Oh, beat just.
Oh,
Ooh. And the man just went into a story right after. Like the song's not done.
Yo, honestly,
he's ranting.
But
Like,
that was music though.
whoever was the engineers, you gotta shout out to them, man.
no, like, no, seriously, yeah,
Really.
Because after you had the vocals, that person went through it in the box, and now you gotta sit through those tears and edit.
Man's probably there listening to it, just like, yo.
and enter in the studio, it's like,
Right?
damn,
How do I get the viewers?
they did this to you.
The listeners.
Man,
I feel this is.
oh, they did this to you, man. That's
Let's just chop it up here, chop it up there. All right, you're gonna get some of the wailing out. Okay,
There's
cool.
Sometimes you guys are probably just like, just leave it.
Right?
Don't. Can you imagine the person in the because you know they show that like the white guy or the black guy in like the suit just watching everything happen.
right.
Man said, don't touch nothing. Man's still balling. Can we console him? No.
just
Let it run.
Probably have 2 more tracks in the tuck. Let him go through this pain.
it's called no, but they had golden takes. Like they'll just if something happened, they go in.
Those sounds
golden take.
Those sounds like golden takes though.
No, they do, yeah. They come in, they just go bam. They rant, sing, they tell the whole story.
I don't know how they sing that. Like I don't know, man. And then now they're like they made millions. They don't mind singing it now. They just make but you were going through it then.
We were going to But some artists look at it like, yo, I may have went through it, but like singing about it helps the audience, helps my fans.
But yo, those
Enjoy
are
the
real
music.
feelings, you know, real music back then. I don't know, and I don't think we're gonna get that back.
I think we will.
Things come in cycles. I think
Yes.
it'll come when we're in our 60s,
Yes.
50s,
But
early
I don't
50s.
think we're gonna be able to relate to that though.
I don't think so. I think we would be.
I'm gonna talk about how he got burnt on Tinder.
Yeah.
If
I mean, we understand online dating. We understand that. I mean, look, if this guy starts talking about, or a girl starts talking about how she's been talking to this person, how many times they've been like chatting, this, that, and third, missed calls, this, that, and third, and then they got catfished.
I was about to say, why is there no catfish R&B in this era?
There probably is. There
Catfish
probably
R&B would
is.
be crazy.
There probably
Like-
is. Well, T-Pain was on that. You officially been chopped and screwed.
Oh.
Chopped and screwed. That was hard too. What T-Pain? Yo, that was crazy. And he implemented chopped and screwed cadence in the
Yeah.
song.
Yeah. Screwed.
And then Ludacris was wicked off features. That was when Ludacris was mashing off features back then too.
Yo.
Ludacris off features, you could have beat.
He's very good on like guest verses. Like very good. Like
like I remember when he went on. Who was it?
I don't. Nas made you look. That's
Nas made you look.
That's yeah.
Even when I remember when was it? Young Buck did Stomp.
Yeah. Ooh,
And
stop.
T.I. and Ludacris are beefing at the time. And
Because of a DJ. Because what happened is a DJ played a response, and then DJs do mix downs. So it sounded like someone was responding to another. So that's when they went on the track with Young Buck, and then that's when that happened.
T.I.
They're good now.
No, beat down. That's Ludacris. Ludacris said, "Yo, these rappers say I'm ignorant. Love saying my name because maintaining my fish tank and their house costs the same." I said, "Jesus Christ."
That's a braggart. That's
Wait, what? The man said their
man
house
said
and his fish tank are the same
Maintaining my
price?
fish
Same price.
tank and their house cost the same. The man said, what is it? It
That's
sure
very,
wasn't
very
luck.
rude.
They're happy to say I made it, and it sure wasn't luck.
Luck.
Because hustlers relate to me and someone younger
Younger
than
than
Buck.
Buck.
Let's see, I'm married to my music, but we got a prenup.
prenup.
So if that don't act right, I'm still getting my cut. But some said that my contract
Never gets screwed. I practice abstinence. My contracts never get screwed. Yo.
Hazing these undergrads, so pimp it be easy. Quit catching feelings, because you worth a couple $100 again, and I'm worth millions. Nobody's talking about it and your beef late. And you know what's the funny thing? What is it?
Because he's on Grand Hustle, so that's a nice.
So he's like, but he had a song called Couple Grand as well.
Oh, he did.
So he said,
that's a triple entendre.
You're worth a couple $100 grand, I'm not worth millions. Nobody's thinking about you. Plus your beef ain't legit. So please stay off the TIP of my.
Yeah.
And then the beat comes, boom. Then it's time everybody got to get the ass stop. Boom. Get the truck. Yo, what a time.
That's
What a
2005, I think.
I mean,
That's 2005.
I know, it's just music, man.
but that's what I mean. I think that's what it is. It's the fact that people then had definitely more heart in like
Oh yeah.
competitiveness. Like, and it wasn't competitive in the sense where it's like, oh, I'm gonna meet you outside and then.
Not like today.
Not saying, I'm not saying it didn't happen. But
I'm not saying, they had their moments there. Like, I remember 50 Cent and Ja was, we watched someone's career just.
That was.
I mean,
I'm pretty sure it's documentaries, but that was an interesting case study.
but it's nice to hear when there's a bar for bar.
Yeah.
Bar for bars? Or just lyrics for lyrics? If you're throwing shots and it's like really witty.
Oh man, Vibes Cartel was rude for that too. I went Sprag off Beds, this Vibes Cartel. And then this was around the time when Sprag off Benz and Foxy Brown had the song, Yo, Sprag, this guy said, Vibes Cartel said, yo, Assassin, tell that boy that he that thing that. Yo, Spragger, check your Fox. You a DJ from Glizzy, and then me want to give me props when Foxy Brown piss in your face and in your locks.
That's yeah.
DJ, better you relax. You want to hear this song, say you want naked punch it. You want that. Yo, back then, lyrics were different.
Wow.
This is when I was unsaved.
Wow.
I'll just say this.
The man
This is when I didn't know Christ yet. Okay?
This guy.
But because I remember this.
Golden showers? This man's on golden
He
showers.
exposed him saying, yeah, you take golden showers by Fox,
And then,
allegedly.
But that was just a weird that time, because I remember, you remember like Bounty Killer had the song Hey Baby with No Doubt.
No Doubt, yeah.
Beanie Man comes up, I hope you get yourself a gun. When you get yourself a gun. I got my own, I hope Jamaicans were different. And they were beefing for years.
For years.
Beanie Man and Bounty were like
For years, like
older than some kids. And people died.
that's the unfortunate part. Yeah. People have passed away. They've been beefing since '90.
It got to the point that
Since,
one man was dealing with the next man's wife and all this. Madness.
No, it got deep.
But I'm glad that peace and love
Rolls off.
We're talking about.
But like that was some like
That's crazy.
that was a time.
Like
That was a time.
That's crazy.
And it's influential to this day that when those two even go to verses and do verses, it changed the whole concept of verses.
right.
They changed that after that. Nobody wasn't doing no low budget camera. During COVID, two mans are going off together and they said, oh no, we have to switch up.
We have to switch, like do it like an actual concert.
We have to-
Because that was low-key a concert when you think about it.
Literally.
It's a concert, yeah.
Police came. Listen, there's 100,000 people watching. Do you want to be that guy? Do you want to be that guy?
Right.
You don't want to be that guy. Yo.
So funny.
Beanie Man, robust belly. Going off.
He was doing. I seen like
The swing it.
where he was just doing one of these. And it's just like, okay,
Man,
that was a good verse though.
music, like, the thing about it is, like, music could just take you back. I remember back in the day when I used to hear R&B, though. I don't know anything about heartbreak. I don't know anything about that stuff, but I was feeling it. I'd be laying in my bed, like, just laying, listening to tracks, like, I know what heartbreak is. I don't know anything. I don't know anything.
You're just like,
Even like, and speaking, when we spoke about, like, the white like white people that had tracks. We forget that like at one point Backstreet Boys was kicking people's chests in.
Backstreet, no,
The white women were kicking people's chests in. I don't want to. I'm like Backstreet
Is
Boys.
this figuratively speaking or literally?
Figuratively.
I would say just in regards of music at that time.
Backstreet Boys has some good hits. Some good like
I feel like a black person was writing them.
so
I would not be shocked. But then again,
Man, these guys had "You Are My," I Want It That Way. That was crazy because I remember they thought AJ was on cocaine or one of them CJ or one of those guys on cocaine. And then when that track came out, oh my God, we're back again.
hey,
Listen to me, they went up. That music video was these guys had an intro for like 2-3 minutes, putting on their Halloween wardrobes.
that was definitely a sexy time song though. Are you? What was it? Are you? Yeah.
They were going nuts back then.
Yeah, that was.
And then when he goes back again, it's like, oh man, the only one. Clock. I'm sorry, I didn't have a laptop then, but like, turn off this.
Turn it off.
The man did a run. The man did a run. It was madness. The man was going, everybody. Remember that? Mm-hmm. And then who else? There's Timberlake. Timberlake had a time too. There was
Justin Timberlake.
wait, Backstreet Boys had some songs. Wait, hold on. There was I Want It That Way. There's Get Down. Quit Playing Games with My Heart.
right.
I should have known from the start.
Right.
What? As Long As You Love Me.
Show Me the Meaning.
Show me
That's the
meaning.
best. That's the best one.
Be in love.
That's their best one.
Tell me why.
Where you are.
With the
can't
back.
lie.
With the
Can't lie.
The ad-lib.
With the back.
The music videos for everything still. Can't lie.
The man said, "Do I wanna be where you are? Be lonely." These guys said, "Yo,
flick.
Yo, the music videos though. I just love whoever was the director for the Backstreet Boys, especially. Perfect.
it wasn't even the music videos to me. It was just the songs." So I'm like, "Yo, these guys are out the gate. Like it's one of those things. These people were out the
music
gate,
is very.
kicking out teeth out the gate. No, they were really good.
That's when you had the speed chase and everything. What?
Yeah.
Costume design? What?
They had like even man.
Like it's more better today, but like
Yeah, the graphics today are better.
there's a lack of
Story,
soul to it.
Yeah.
Story to emotion to it. Like it's just
I could say the latest heartbreak song I heard that I was like, oh no, this one was hard, and I was like, okay, was Alicia Keys "Try Sleeping with a Broken Heart"?
okay.
That beat was wicked to me. I don't know why I like that one. Justin Bieber, and for me, Justin Bieber's "Purpose" album, like
That's actually
that one.
it's a decent album.
Like, I never listened to young Justin Bieber because I was like, nah. But
Baby.
no, I couldn't catch those. I couldn't catch those. But "Purpose," when that man did "What Do You Mean?" Would that be doom 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 doom?
Those three tracks that came out.
Sorry. And then "Where Are You Now That I Need You?" And then the man did "Love Yourself," what it actually meant F yourself.
Which made
Oh yeah, because it was against Selena, no?
it was against.
Man said, "My mama don't like you and she likes everyone."
Yeah.
Whoa,
Oh, that's
out the gate. And then the man did "Cold Water" with DJ Snake or Major Lazer in them.
Yeah.
It's like that guy had a crazy run back then.
that's probably his best album.
And then, you know what's the funny thing? You
what
just
year
sit
was that,
there and you're just like, man, I'm not.
Purpose was Jesus.
2018, 19?
Hold on.
The man has
I
sound.
feel like 2015 or something like that. No, it's like
But even no, I'm thinking about a bunch of heartbreaks. Like, "We Can't Be Friends," "We Can't Be Friends," RL and Deborah Cox. We can't. Be
2015. That's a way. Damn, that's 25. Isn't it?
Each other's company.
Oh, Company was hard too.
Company,
Forgot about that.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh no! And then the beat. Was,
I can see why. Now, when he jumped on Essence, that was a little interesting. Like when he jumped on Essence, Wizkid.
Kisses.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Oh, is that, no. Is that Essence?
Essence.
Essence.
Oh gosh, I know which one you're talking about.
I'm sorry. That's Thames, right? I'm sorry.
Thames.
I love
It's
the Thames.
I'm telling you, I don't know my Afrobeats.
Thames bad.
The only
Thames,
song.
but it's Why can't I remember how this hook goes?
Essence.
It's
know.
touch your body. Oh, hold on. Da-da-da-da. You don't know.
No,
Yes.
Is that?
I mean, but that's Thames. That's Thames.
Yeah.
No, but I swear Justin jumped on the hook. No, because there's a remix.
Is that the same song?
Yeah, so hold on, Justin.
That's Essence.
Baby, baby.
That's I don't know. I don't know. The only what was it?
Yeah, Essence remix.
Okay, all right.
So there's a part where you can hear Bieber's doing the hook. You don't need no other body.
Yes, he is a part of that song. Yes.
Yeah, on the remix, yeah.
Even, what was it? Yo.
Yes.
The only song I knew from Thames that I actually like was well, I like everything I heard. I just didn't know it. But the other the fire in the morning.
Yes.
That made me just two-step. I just gonna. That sounds hard.
The first Nigerian song in history to chart on the Billboard Hot 100 and Billboard Global 200. That's a very, yeah.
It's a good accomplishment.
And more to come because they're...
And here's the thing. Question. Thinking Out Loud, Ed Sheeran. That was just a sample that got everybody, didn't it?
It was
He's good,
yeah,
but
it sampled Marvin Gaye. Mm-hmm. Yeah, just like Blurred Lines.
and then a couple reggae artists jumped on that too. Shout out Lukie D, he jumped on that. And a couple Bondmans probably was like, when your gun don't work like it used to before, and I can't shoot you out of the street.
Wow.
Yeah, that's it. Well, that's
the violence.
that's what it's doing.
But hey, I mean, we were supposed to talk about the winter storm.
But
That happened?
That's
happening?
That was kind of depressing. And I'm sorry if we didn't go through our topics. But yeah, how did you guys made it through the winter storm?
I mean,
that thing was heavy. Yo, that was heavy, man.
I was happy that my employer decided to close earlier because they didn't close earlier like the last 2 times. And I think they learned their lesson this time. They didn't want to get stuck outside for 2 hours with no traffic service or anything, especially if you're taking TTC
Right, yo.
or in the traffic for 2 hours.
If you're TTC that day, you were moshed up.
Yeah, because they closed certain lines at 5.
Straight up, there's like, yeah, we're closed.
The people that salted the roads were still stuck. They
Yeah.
just left their cars. They're like, oh, you know what? I can't
Yep.
move. I shoveled snow that night, and then I woke up in the morning and it looked like nothing happened.
What I was upset about for this recent snowstorm were the amount of trucks on the road, first off. And then second off, the lack of direction when piling the snow.
Well, they're just pushing it anyway.
They're just pushing it. And it's like there's no method to the madness. It's just madness.
No,
like
they don't care. They just want off the street. Just want off the street. My poor neighbor I seen, like they came through
Yeah.
and they just blocked them off.
Yeah.
Oh,
People got buried in.
Buried in.
Myself included. I got buried in after
And it was
they came
high
through.
too. It was
Yeah.
high.
So, and then on top of it, some of them would come onto your parking pad, and now it would pack the snow. So the snow was very loose as it is. It packed the snow, and then now you have to try and undo their surface, like their weight.
Whoa, that's...
So it's like you can't even move after
You know what I did? I had to get my actual tools, not even a shovel. I got my pickaxe and just
Yeah.
That's just
way
wow.
in the water.
That way in the water.
Listen to me.
Way in the snow.
Okay.
The inches of snow.
I just want to go home. You know what I mean? Like,
Bringing up snow particles.
it was chaos. At one point, I just didn't even care. I put it right back in the street. I couldn't, like, where else could I put it?
Yeah. After they piled these high
And it was
mountains
melting too,
inside-
so I'm like, okay, let throw them
So-
in so it wouldn't melt.
Climate change.
Yes. See? And then
The next, once I heard the water trickling, it was Saturday, right? No, Friday into Saturday.
listen.
And
I thought it
then
was the end of the world when I heard the thunder.
Yo,
Yeah,
okay,
so a lot of people
yo,
were very much discussing about that.
I was on my phone and I heard. I'm like,
I'm like,
Thunder
no.
and
is it
lightning
rapture?
in snow.
I was
I
gonna,
was like, and I'm still here. I didn't. I'm left behind.
oh,
I'm no, I'm left behind.
no, left behind the rapture, no.
No.
Not because, so no, that's not the first time I heard thunder in the snowstorm. I heard it before,
People said they saw lightning too.
but but when I was on the computer and it just flashed, I was like, no, let me get up a second, hold on. I was looking outside and then flash. I was like, yo,
I
climate change is real, guys.
all
It's
I
real.
remember is like I knew it was a snowstorm and I know I saw snow outside, so I was looking at my phone, and then I heard it and I'm like, oh Lord, is this the end of days? And then I'm like, why am I still here?
Why?
Because the thunder was like long. It was like a good 5-10 seconds. It's not like I just had one thing.
It was like a boom.
I'm like, oh no. Oh no, Jesus Christ is coming. He's coming down. The trumpet will sound. Like I was nervous. I was
What
scared.
would you do if you actually went outside and just heard trumpet? And you heard it,
Yo.
you heard it clear like you have headphones
That
on.
is my biggest. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you.
You'd be like, oh, it's happening now?
To me,
I didn't even use the,
that is the biggest.
I guess I use the
fear.
washroom now. I mean,
That's why we need to know God, because the biggest fear I think about, like, I'm like, oh, God gave me grace. People don't believe, that's fine. You don't want to believe, whatever.
Right.
But like, there's times I thought about it, like all the slackness that I was doing. Imagine just, balling your spliff or doing a sin or whatever, and just
and you hear it clear, and you're like, nah. And everyone's looking at each other like, you heard that?
You're doing
heard?
sodomy.
Not sodomy.
Sodomy, or whatever you're doing, or sex before marriage,
Oh my gosh.
like lying, cheating, stealing, killing,
The premarital.
lie, straight sin, and then just
And you just hear rumbling. If you're watching on the screen,
Like
the
the
screen's just
thunder and
rumbling.
lightning.
Just you see the clouds start moving. You see people just coming down. You're like, oh,
oh no! The thing about it, these angels ain't no, like, people think angels like are just these passive. Nah, man, they're like they're serious. Like, they're serious. They're fearful. They're scary. You hear them when the angels come in the Bible. This man said, "Don't be afraid," because them serious.
don't be afraid.
Hey,
We come in peace.
we come in peace. Yeah.
Sounds a little Martian like.
What?
The honorable priest,
Don't
teacher,
do that with
rabbi,
my Lord.
Yeshua, Yahweh,
Don't do that with my Lord.
the Almighty,
Don't do that with my Lord.
We come in
Lord.
peace. That's an
That's
interesting.
not what he says.
all hail
That's
God.
not what they say.
God.
That's not what they say. But like, no, just imagine.
We come in peace.
No, for me it's the trumpet, because trumpet is like profound.
It's a very
It's very profound.
because who unless you're like for those like listening, like unless you play instruments like trumpet specifically like all the time, you don't hear it randomly. You don't hear it like that. You would hear a saxophone, a piano, drums, guitar. You would hear all those before
When
a
you hear it,
trumpet.
it's very
A
profound. And profound is profound. Like, I think if you think about beats like Dirt Your Shoulders Off, I think it has a trumpet.
Bro, yeah.
Profound. Even like John Cena's Can't See Me theme song, it's horns.
Yeah.
Trumpet.
Trumpet, yeah.
And they sound a lot of T.I. songs, trumpets, and it's like, what you know about that? Like, yeah, I want my beat down low. Like, it's like profound. Oh Lord, just imagine that. Like, and that's the thing that scares me sometimes. Like, all this madness that's going on in the world, and then
This
just,
year, I don't know if you guys seen this year. There's, I think it was like a red moon, like around January, February.
Right.
It was because we're walking up, like I was on eggs, right, and I was walking towards like my direction, and I thought it was a poster, but I kept, but you know how how
turn from side to side to see
like
if it moves.
that was the moon. The moon was so close, it looked like a poster on an advertisement, and it was red.
Right.
And I'm looking at people like, do you guys not see this?
Yes.
It's beautiful looking. It's creepy.
Yeah.
We're like, yo, like what's good?
happening?
What's
Remember, like,
happening?
years ago when there was the eclipse?
Yes.
and it was like light. What was it like?
Oh, like the yeah.
I remember just like coming home from work and then I look up, I just see it there, and I'm just like I remember just being like blinded by it. Like I was just like,
for those, don't look up and then the clip.
I just kind of
don't look at the clip.
Okay. Even though I had my safety glasses and they were tinted, I was just still like, oh. But
I don't know. Hopefully the snowstorm's the last of it.
Yes.
it has to be. Let the snow that's right now melt away first, please.
You know what different is like okay, growing up, like everyone can relate. We had more consistent snow. So like it'll snow bad and then
Yes, this is true.
it'll snow again and whatever, and you just go about
But it
your
was
day.
every day.
But now it's like it's so inconsistent. People
Just
start
slap wet.
no, it's like yeah, people cancel stuff now. They're like,
Yeah.
oh, the snowstorm coming. Okay, you guys stay in school. Or you guys stay at home. We're canceling the service.
Yeah.
It's
They need to turn off the weather machine, yeah.
I remember when I moved to Brampton, when I moved out there.
weather machine.
I remember
Stop, man.
I remember when I moved to Brampton, that's when I found out about snow days. Cause I remember calling you guys and then like, oh, I'm in school. I'm like, what? I have a snow day. It's like, you have a snow day. I'm like,
Yeah, no, yeah. They never.
TSB.
But now things have changed, man. They go, oh, it's snowing. Yes. I don't know.
the teachers are happy. Yeah. TAs are like, yeah. God damn it, yeah. Beat them kids. I mean, no, but I got things to do.
Yes.
You know, I didn't know when it was a PA day that teachers still have to go to school.
Yeah.
That's
Professional
unfortunate.
development.
That's tough. What isn't that like PD day? What was PA day? What was Professor? What was PA day?
It's a PD day.
But wasn't it PA day before?
It's PA, right?
It's PD.
Wait, no.
No, man. You're not gonna. That's the new generation.
Nah, you're not gonna Bernstein me.
It's a P.
You're not gonna. Nah, it was P.
It was PA
PD day.
It was PA day before, man. Stop it.
PD day.
Stop your lying.
It was a professional development day. PD.
That is the new time.
PD day.
It was PA day before, yo.
Oh, professional activity.
Huh? PA.
Okay.
P was like trying to trick our
Try
minds.
to trick us. I know what a PA day
By the way,
was.
that what do you call it? The Mandela effect. It's like no, it's just the Bernstein thing with regarding that. All they did was they probably just did a correction of spelling and they just didn't mention it. That's all that really happened.
What?
They just changed the spelling.
Of PD or PA?
No,
like,
for Bernstein.
For Bernstein, like
Bernstein or Bernstein.
right. They just
Talking about Bernstein Bears?
Yeah.
they probably just changed the
That's what the
spelling
Mandela
and they
effect
didn't say anything.
Mandela effect is basically the whole like you remember something, but it's not actually true in physical form.
Right.
But you remember it one way, but a majority of people also remember it that way, but it's not true.
But it's not true. Yeah.
Yeah, manipulation, man.
Okay.
Well, they change logos. They don't say anything.
But the whole biggest thing has been like the Bernstein Bears isn't spelled with an E.
It was spelled with
Spelled
an
with
A.
an A.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. It was. Wait. Why did they change it?
Bernstein versus Bernstein.
So you gotta find. But that's the thing. You're gonna have to find an old book to prove that. And then they might just beat you up. Like, say I have a job.
It's the same with Sinbad. Sinbad is also considered one of the biggest Mandela effects when he was a genie.
That was Shaquille. Okay,
Shaquille O'Neal,
it was
yeah.
Shaquille O'Neal, but
My Sinbad I knew was light skin.
Yeah, Sinbad, yeah.
light skin.
But supposedly he's been a genie somewhere, and
Hold
people
on.
remember a movie with Sinbad being a genie,
I do.
but it never existed supposedly.
What?
Yeah.
Mm.
So they're saying like Kazam, which is the one with
Shaquille
Shaq
O'Neal.
is the original.
right, but the one would have been Shazam for Sinbad. So people remember Shazam, a movie with Sinbad as a genie, but for the life of them, they cannot find it.
I remember Sinbad being a genie. You can't lie to me.
Wait. Okay, this is a confusion. Okay. So he did make one in 1980s,
He did.
Okay.
and I guess they remade it again with Shaquille O'Neal.
Okay.
But like I said, they don't make it So basically, with the Bernstein thing, like and stuff like, they don't mass announce, hey, we're gonna change the spelling because they just change it.
Just like the laws and everything that's going on.
That was That was deep. That's actually deep. Just like the laws and everything, they don't really explain.
You know what's funny?
Everything. They just
Sometimes,
change it.
and sometimes I'm just like, just change
David
things. No, I remember that. Like, no, you're just a problem. It's like,
Well, remember back in those days,
It's just
she's like,
you didn't know if
you
something
can't
was
even
gonna
fight
come
it
out.
because you're something's wrong with you
right.
going against something. Because I'm like, but I
like-
swear it was.
It was like in the Kanye episode where like the first contract might have been 1 page, and then over time there's like page 2,
Yeah.
page 10, page 20. It's just they didn't make an announcement. It's just
I love
as more artists come in, they're like, what? Why is contract from the fridge to my feet here? Like,
What's
what's
funny?
going on?
Kanye did say something like this because, like, now I remember he said something about the Black Panthers, and he was like, "Remember back in the day, you would know Black Panther as this, but now when you Google Black Panthers, all you say is Wakanda. You won't know about the Black Panther Party, like the people that were like advocates for Black people, but yet you'll know about."
That's actually a good. Hold on. If you type in
you know,
if you type in Black Panther in
you-
Google,
you're gonna see Wakanda.
probably see it first. Like
You're not gonna know about the Black Panther.
see cast.
If you type in Black Panther, you're not gonna see the Black Panther.
Movement.
You know,
Group. Political group.
you're gonna see Black Panther the movie.
You're gonna see. Wow.
That's neither here or there. That's just the
That's
world
an
that we live in.
interesting like.
That's a weird thing, you know. Kanye wasn't always wrong all the time. I'll say that. I can agree. Some things were kind of off, but
Something,
Nice about my man.
like
but hey, we had a what is this nostalgic?
nostalgic music, yeah. And we hope that artists listening, they're like, yo,
Thank you,
thank you, thank you first of all.
thank you for making us feel how we feel. Love,
Raising us.
pain,
Yeah.
raising us. Yeah, with the power of music.
Right.
Music, when it hits you, feel no pain. So, but I did feel some pain still. Lord God. Some of these heartbreak songs, and then when you felt it later on in life, oh,
Now you're like,
I know exactly what you meant, Boys to Men, and
That's funny.
I know exactly what you meant, Usher. I never had a Contagion moment, but that is a wild moment to deal with.
that's a wow.
But anyway, other than that, do you guys have anything to plug?
You can definitely follow me at thenerdz on Instagram, and you can follow my photography page, ZZ.studioto on Instagram as well. I apologize. I hope I am sounding better for next week. But
You were singing.
You're actually singing.
You were singing. It didn't sound like you were sick.
yeah,
Although
but-
low key, I can hear it more now. I don't know what.
yeah.
Yeah. You just stopped.
When I'm talking, it's like
It's the therapeutic healing of music. It's the power of music.
The
Yeah.
power of
power music. Woo.
Power of music. You don't feel sick anymore.
But definitely check me out there, guys.
Del Nigiro, DELNIJIRO, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Yeah, sure, I'll plug that too. Support. Thank you.
You know when you got into your like LIJRO, you know what I thought about? They call me Big LA. I feel like the beat just kicked in.
Feel me?
I was leaning more.
N-I-G-R.
FABOLOUS.
That's a good one too. I was leaning more Biggie though. So, DELNIJIRO. You gonna lay down. Yeah. Okay. That's from Biggie flow. Rest in power to Biggie. Rest in power.
I just want to say, I'm just remembering music. Shout out to DMX. Rest in peace,
Rest in peace to
DMX.
DMX, man.
You were the first artist that I ever heard that made a song with different women in one verse. You were the first. There was Brenda, Tisha, Felicia. I remember when someone heard that. I remember I made someone listen to that for the first time. They were like, "This is impressive!" Like he couldn't believe that, like DMX, because he heard DMX, and you hear like, you know, certain people they only know like
certain song, yeah.
You Lose My Mind, Up in Here.
Right.
They don't know like where the hood at. They probably know Up in Here, Up in Here. You know, that's a certain demographic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
But you know, when I made him hear that one, all treated fair, but he hadn't still. What? He was like, this is phenomenal rap. But you go follow me, Jay Hannaville. R&B album coming out soon. I'm joking. This is all meant to show that I have an album coming out. I'm joking.
If you imagine.
I mean, who knows? Are we?
The vent part 1
Hey. Our
featuring
mixtapes.
featuring other R&B artists like I don't know. But anyway, follow me at Jay Hannaville on Instagram, Twitch, Lou Pistols. I don't know. I'm gonna be playing the Quarry. Blizzard Boys Coldest Pod out. Sorry, I get distracted very easily.
Put it down. Sorry. Not like that, but
Sorry. Sorry. You could askthevent@gmail.com for any
yes.
complaints, concerns, suggestions of music. We're on
All streaming platforms?
all streaming platforms, YouTube, all social platforms. You guys be safe out there in these streets.
Yes.
Get your life right before the trumpet sounds.
That's
You know, this is the vent. Thank you guys for watching. And we out. Peace.
peace.
I keep forgetting there's a camera right here. And I never look at it.
Wash your hands.